Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel. Today is day 21 of my video diary, Living with Diabetes. I'm getting up this morning. Usually the first thing I do is fix me something to drink. First thing I do is go to the bathroom, then fix me something to drink. Then sit around for a while, and then I take my blood sugar. Well, this morning I've been up about 20 minutes. I've gone to the bathroom. My cats were meowing like crazy, so I had to feed them, get them some water, and now I'm here with y'all. It's 9:25 in the morning. I slept, seems like all night. I think I did sleep all night last night. One of the very few times that I do that. Usually I'm always waking up around 3 or 4. But last night, I think around that time, one of my cats jumped up on me and laid down on my chest and wanted me to rub her head. So I think I just laid there and went back to sleep. But anyway, I'm going to check my blood now. See what it is. Let's see which fingers to. I go with my middle finger. The past couple days I've just been in a really bad mood regarding this diabetes stuff, and I've read all your comments, and I so appreciate everything that y'all do for me. Because my kids don't understand it at all. I mean, I don't talk to them about it. They don't know. Yeah, like I said before, y'all are the only ones that I talk to about this. Alright. Let's see what it is today. I don't think that's... I don't know if that might be. $156. Well, that's a whole lot better than 216 and 206 and all that. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on with me yesterday and the day before, and but anyway, you see it. Well, one of my little things got stuck down in here. You saw it's 156, so I'm pretty glad about that. So now I'm going to get up here and fix me something to drink because my mouth is so, it's just, my mouth is just so dry. I can't hardly stand it. When I wake up in the mornings, that's the way it is. That's the first thing I want to do is get something to drink. So I'll bring you back later on and we'll talk some more. Okay, it's 10 o'clock and I have to take my medication. So here's all the medication that I have to take. And I'm eating I guess a snack just so I can take my medication because I don't like the way that the metformin does me if I don't eat something. So this is what I'm eating, just a Yoplait Light. It has no aspartame in it. It does have 16 grams of carbohydrates in it. But I'll tell you what I have to take. I have to take the metformin, 1,000 milligrams. I have to take diltiazem for my heart. one capsule every day. I take Januvia. I take Klonopins. I take aspirin. I take losartan, which is for my blood pressure and my heart. And I also take Paxil for my anxiety, depression, whatever you want to call it. But I have to take all of these every morning, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. When I get up in the mornings, I just kind of like to wake up. And this morning I woke up late. And so now I've got to eat something. And and there goes my alarm. So I just wanted to tell you that's what I'm going to do. And I'll bring you back after a while. Okay, I wanted to bring you back. I ate my yogurt. And now this is what I have to take every morning at 10 o'clock. This isn't the only thing. I have 4 pain pills that I take every 6 hours. But I don't keep them, the pain medication, with my regular medication because I had to get a lockbox for it because it tended to be 3 or 4 would be missing a month, or 5 or 6, or so I got a lockbox for it, and now it's safe. These I don't worry about or whatever, but I have to take these every morning at 10 o'clock, and like I said, I hate it, but I just put them all. I'm so used to it now that I just put them all in. I keep counting them to make sure that it's 8 pills, but it's 7 different pills, different medications that I have to take. And I just put them all in my mouth. And take them. And that's it. But with the metformin, if I don't eat something before I take it, it tears my stomach up. And that could have something to do with the fact that in '98 I did have my stomach stapled. And back at that time they didn't know as much about it as they do now. And so, I mean, it's still stapled. There's still stuff that I can't eat, such as fried chicken or any kind of rolls. The thing that I have to eat the majority of the time is crunchy stuff, and that's what's hard for me, because I do, in order to eat correctly, because of having my stomach stapled, it does have to be crunchy things. Soft, mushy stuff will definitely make me sick. It will catch between my throat and my stomach. And I have to, usually if I don't, I'll have to, I mean, to put it bluntly, I have to throw up until it gets out of that part of my digestive tract or whatever, because it catches there, and it just won't go away, and the pain is horrible. And I guess maybe that's probably why, after I read that in one of the articles that you all sent me or something, anything that's crispy and crunchy usually has more carbs in it. So I don't know if that applies to everything, but it applied to cereals, and that is what I like is crispy and crunchy things because it doesn't get stuck between my throat and my stomach, and I can digest it better than anything that's mushy or dry, such as dried chicken, or rolls, doughy things. Anything that's doughy, I cannot eat. So anyway, I just wanted to bring you back and tell you that fact. That's just another something that goes against me. I have been reading all your comments, going to all of your links. Peachy Prepper, I appreciate the links that you are sending me. Every one of you, Sandy, Tammy, Shalimar, every one of you, Angie, you all are helping me. If I didn't name you, that doesn't mean I don't read your comments, because I read every one of your comments. It's just that over the years I've gotten so used to seeing these certain names on my comments, and I love the comments. Nikki, every Wayne, every one of you give me great, inspiring comments, and I so thank you for them, because without y'all, I do not know where I would be. I mean, I think when this stuff goes on with me and I get depressed or I get stressed out or whatever, I think of each of you, and I think of your comments and how good you've been to me over the years. And anyway, I'm going to stop being mushy. I tend to get mushy on Saturday mornings. Some mornings I do get mushy because I have to wake up and think about all this stuff, and I do think about all of you and how you've helped me through all this situation. And so I'm going to stop being mushy this morning, and I will talk to you later on this afternoon. Okay, I'm back. During this video, I just wanted to show y'all how I fix my tea. I've gone to drinking not as much of the waters with the grape Hawaiian punch in it that has aspartame, into using I just get the Great Value granulated, which is like the sucrose. The Splenda. And I mean, I'm not so worried about that stuff like all of y'all seem to be, but I put I put 1.5 cups. Can you see you probably can't see the picture, can you?
The bottom half of it.
Alright, I put 1.5 cups of Splenda in here. And I don't measure them out, but that's not, you can see that's not really a half a cup. And then I take use 4, these are Louisiana decaffeinated tea bags. And I've got them in here, and I just let them steep. This has probably been steeping now for an hour and a half. And I poured that in here. And then I'll push the tea bags down inside my little funnel thing. And then I will push that and get all the tea out of push the measuring cup and get all the tea out of the tea bags. Because by the time I add all the water to this, it's not going to be as strong as it is when I do that. And then I just put the lid on the pitcher, and stir it up. And of course, with the Splenda or the Great Value brand of the Splenda, any kind of the sweetener like Splenda or Sweet and Low or anything that you use is going to just melt instantly. So I'm going to go back. I've got to put all the waters in here, and then I keep them all cold, and some of them are even frozen. And then once I get as much water out as I can, then I'll cut the bottom off and put the ice down in there, so that makes them even colder. But I'll bring you back when this gets ready, and I can show you how to do it. Okay, I want to show you this. See, this bottle is filled with ice, and I put bottles in my freezer and then get them halfway frozen, and that's what I use in my tea. See, I've cut the bottom of it off, and then I just put this down in here, and the ice goes in here and it gets it cold. And when it gets full, this one is a little bit more frozen than I want it to be. But when this gets full, then I just put the top back on it, shake it, and put it in the refrigerator. And it's cold. It's cold now anyway because I've got all that ice in there. This bottle's not. It takes about 4.5 bottles of water to fill this pitcher up, plus what I put in the pot to steep the tea. So I make one of these a day, and that's what I've been drinking. And it's decaffeinated. It's got Splenda in it, and it's got to be better than aspartame, because some of y'all told me about aspartame, and I hadn't had any aspartame for a week. And it's kind of weird because because I have my stomach stapled, I've constantly had diarrhea for years. And then I started drinking the tea, and that went away. But remember, I drank aspartame for years and years and years and years too. So now I'm drinking Splenda, and the diarrhea went away. Well, yesterday I was out of tea and fixed me a couple bottles of water throughout the day, and it came back. So aspartame must not mix with some of the medications that I take, is the only thing I can figure out, because I just don't believe that out of all the testing that's been done on these, that there's anything wrong with them. I just do think that maybe that aspartame doesn't work with the metformin, which also tears my stomach up, but didn't do it with the tea. So I'm going to finish this up and put this in the fridge, but you can see that this is pretty much how I do my tea, and I love it. I've got me a big glass. I fill it up with ice, and that's how I drink my tea. I keep a cup of tea around all the time. I'm one that has to have something beside me to drink 24/7. When I go to bed at night, I have a cup filled with ice, and it was the great Hawaiian punch grape, but now it's tea. So I'll bring you back later on. I've got a meatloaf in the oven. Somehow I burnt my element in two. It seems to be heating a little bit, probably not as much as it needs to be heating. I may have to get out something else to cook it in, but I'll bring you back later on. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to check my blood sugar. It's been 2 hours since I've eaten, exactly 2 hours since I've eaten, and I had some meatloaf and some of my cabbage. Now my cabbage is all gone. My salad's all gone. I gotta make another salad. But I did want to bring you back to do this. Some of you are asking to see me while I do a video. That's just really kind of unnerving to me. I mean, I don't know why, but it really is. It really kind of bothers me to. I don't have any pictures of me except that one that I showed y'all from 3 years ago when my mother-in-law died, because I do not think I'm pretty. I'm fat, I'm old, I'm ugly, and I do not want to be in pictures or on videos or anything like that. And I'm sorry that, I mean, I would like to. I wish I could. I mean, it would just be really, really hard for me to do that. And because of my insecurities, and that's something that I can't help. I mean, I've lived my life since I was 21, I guess, with a lot of insecurities about my weight and my looks and stuff like that, and it would be very hard to do that now. But I'm gonna try. I mean, maybe I can get up the nerve to do one or whatever, but I mean, let's face it, I'm not Linda of Linda's Pantry, and I'm not the other ones that show themselves on here. And I mean, Linda's beautiful, and the other people the ones that show themselves on here are usually little and pretty, and they don't, the ones that are old and ugly like me don't show themselves on the video. And I mean, maybe I shouldn't worry about that, but I do. And so I just wanted to tell y'all, maybe I'll be able to get up the nerve to do it one day soon, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, got my drop of blood. See if I can get it in there. There it goes. $160. So that's better than it was yesterday. That's for sure. My phone's ringing, so I'm gonna get off of here. I'll bring you back later. Okay, I'm back for my ending reading of the night. I had meatloaf and cabbage today, and I had some almonds and some Brazil nuts earlier tonight. I'm just checking my blood sugar to see what it is before I go to bed. I just really haven't felt like eating very much today, and I've been reading all of your comments, and I just cannot stress to y'all how much your comments mean to me. I mean, you just keep pushing me to go on and go on, and I'm doing it. I mean, I'm going on with this journey because I have to, but you're pushing me, your comments push me towards doing the right thing and trying not to mess up, and so I just have to let you know that and I have for some reason, and I don't know why, I have for some reason these past few days been the sleepiest that I have been in a long, long time. It's like I could sleep 24 hours a day. Alright, I'm hoping you can see this. I'm going to take my blood from my ring finger. Oh, and we have blood. I love it when I get blood and it doesn't hurt. $1.61. That's not so good, but it's not so bad either. Preachy Prepper said that for me eating the pizza yesterday, which that's never bothered me. The eating pizza since I've been doing this, I've been going and eating pizza on Fridays and using Fridays as like a free day. I mean, that's usually the only thing that I eat is just the thin crust pizza, and it's not bothered my sugars at all in the whole time that since I've gotten my meters. I use Thanksgiving as a free day, and I usually use Fridays as a free day, and I don't know what happened that day. I mean, I started off before I ever even went to Pizza Hut with the high sugar, so I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's 160 right now. I'm going to end this this video. This is, I think it's day 21. Yeah, it is. It's day 21. I'm going to end this video, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with you tomorrow, and talk to you then. Bye.